Why, hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday EDC. My name is Tyler, and today I have a much larger unboxing than I anticipated. I don't know what could be in this extremely large box, but we're going to find out together. My unboxing knife for the day is not my Kershaw Launch 10. It is actually my Wii Malice, because this is what I was carrying with me today. Enjoying carrying this guy. And FYI, I haven't reviewed the Wii Malice, nor have I reviewed the Hinder XM18 3.5 inch, but I love them both so much it's actually hard to choose between the two. So it's not all about price, even though these are both pretty darn expensive. So, without further ado, and I'm not doing that to flex, it's just kind of like where my tastes have gone. I mean, these are dream knives of mine. Without further ado, we have a Microtech. This is the very first Microtech that I've ever owned. And the funniest part about that is before it came in, I traded it already. You guys are going to be like, I'm so sick and tired of hearing that. Part of it is to keep the flow of the channel going. The other part of it, this one in particular, a buddy of mine through the channel, actually through trading and then through the channel. I met the guy through Reddit. His name's Ryan. I was showing him what I got, and he goes, holy crap, dude. That's like a dream knife of mine. And so we worked out something to where there's a trade. Yeah, so we did work out a trade already before I had it in hand, but I knew this wasn't going to be something that I'm not a huge OTF guy as far as ones that I keep. I don't use them. They don't appeal to me yet. I'm sure during my span of time in the knife world that they will, but as of right now, they don't. I'm going to zoom in the camera now that we don't have a giant, massive box to unbox. So obviously this is a Microtech, and it is a giant Microtech that comes with a sheath, which is oh boy, that's awesome. That is awesome. All right, so here's a sheath, and it has almost looking like a tech lock on there. That's pretty sweet. Getting this guy out of here. Oh my goodness. Even without opening this guy, once again, I'm going to use my Wii Malice as a reference. This Malice is not small, guys. The Wii Malice is not small. In hand, that's how large my Wii Malice is. In hand, this is the Microtech Halo Generation 6. It is massive, guys. Absolutely massive. So it's pretty straightforward. I believe this is an aluminum scales. I could be wrong. I'll get you guys more on the review of it. But we have some pretty cool looking proprietary hardware only on one side. Not that I ever want to take this guy apart. And with the Halo, you're getting the single action automatic. So this thing's going to have basically you're going to cock it back with this. I don't know the proper terminology, but you're basically going to reload it by pulling out. So let's get this first. Let's make sure this thing's so big I don't want to like hit my camera or nothing. All right, we're ready? 3, 2, 1. Holy smokes. Did you guys hear that? Oh my goodness. Look at this blade. This thing is just wicked looking. Oh my gosh, is that wicked looking. It's got a fuller coming down the blade, a little notch right here that I'm assuming is the locking point for it to want to get back there. I'm not sure though. I really don't know. That might be the button release or something like that. I'm assuming there might be a plunge lock or something underneath here. Never seen it before, I don't know, but that might be what that holds in the blade. Here's the track right there. This is an M390 OTF. I mean, that in itself is going to cost you outrageous amounts of money. And for the record, I did not purchase this knife. This knife was also obtained through a trade, which is why sometimes I'm trading so quick as knives come up that I'm interested in getting on the channel. And so I have to move fast with my heavy hitting trades. I have a ton of knives to review. Most of them are sub 150, but most of the guys trading stuff like this don't really care about the sub 150 knives. They want to see something else in the mix. So it's yeah. And again, guys, I am not spending money on these short of shipping. I couldn't afford something like this all at once. Just to put that into perspective, I think this is close to a $600 knife. So let's see if we can reload this guy. That is so cool. Ready? Oh my gosh. This thing, honestly, so this crosses the line for me. Just holy shit. On first glance, this thing crosses the line. And by that I mean this crosses the line from tool to potential weapon. All right. I don't want to say it any other way. You guys might hate on me, you OTF lovers. And if you don't want to consider it a weapon, maybe it's just a piece that you enjoy as an enthusiast. That's a totally separate topic. But I mean, this thing is so large that I just don't see. I don't see a practical use for it, because here's why. It fires so hard, first and foremost, that is gorgeous. It feels amazing. It's awesome. Ergonomically, I mean, I don't really know. I think you can probably, this feels the most ergonomic in hand to do push cuts and stuff, but, or I guess even slicing cuts. But how large this guy actually is, once again, here is my wee malice. That's how big this knife is, right? So you have to ask yourself, like, what do I need that for? If you enjoy carrying it, that's one thing. But to me, I don't see this as a necessity tool nor a practical tool, because the way you have to reload it as well is you push in this button, pull these two down, the two tabs in the back, and then you have to cock it all the way back. Now, while this is cool and it creates this, wham, it's not practical to pull out and make a quick cut and then put away. Yeah, so I was talking with Ryan about it, and you know, it's just, I could tell before I got it, guys, this was going to be something that it's not up my alley to keep in my arsenal of knives that I enjoy having, because I don't ever look at them as tools, or I don't ever look at them as weapons, and this one strikes me as a weapon, so it's going to kind of, I'm not going to treat it as a weapon for the review, I'm going to treat it as a tool, which is why it might get not as good of a review as, say, a functional tool. This is just really cool. This is a really, really cool piece. And let's stop calling it a weapon. Let's just call it a piece, right? This is a very, very cool knife, a very, very cool all-around item that is just so very satisfying. I don't know if the sound on my phone that I'm recording this on actually picks that up as well as it does in person, but good freaking Lord. That thing fires so hard, but because it's not like a side opening that's like hard to manage when it fires, because you're holding on to it and it just comes straight out the front. But let's see if you can see my hand move. And that's me holding on to it like hard, guys. Let's see if I can find, I got a really cheap, not a really cheap, I just don't know what it is. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. So I have an OTF that I got before I became a knife guy, and I have no idea what this is. My brother-in-law got this for me, so it's special. I'm not going to call it cheap. I don't think it is cheap, because I mean, it feels well built. It's really heavy. I know. Like, it's heavier than this. So I would guess that this is steel and not aluminum, first and foremost. But, and it's dirty as shit. But see how my hand's not, like, jerking when it goes? Now, watch this. I'm going to try and hold it the same. I can't really hold it the same because the way the button is. See how the recoil in my hand? I almost pressed the button and tried to push the blade down. That's terrifying. Another reason why I don't really want to keep this guy. I know I'm going to hurt myself eventually. Oh man, this thing is so cool. Oh, by the way, can you guys tell me what the hell this is? There's no markings on the blade whatsoever. It's just a 440 stainless made in China, so it's probably some like off-brand. I don't know, but I don't. But if you guys know what this is, let me know in the comments below, because I have no idea. But anyways, this is the Microtech Halo Generation 6. No safety version, and this thing is sick. So I got it from the guy, and nobody wanted to buy it because it was so damn expensive. Like it was out there for a little bit, and he came back to me a day later and was like, "I'll make the trade." So I was like, "Sweet, I get it on my channel. It's a cool thing for people to see." That being said, I don't think he used this. I can't see anywhere where there's any type of snail trails, any type of markings. This thing looks brand freaking new. So very, very cool. Even the blade, very, very cool. Let's get you guys a paper cut test on this guy. Let's see how dangerous this guy really is here. Actually, this feels pretty good ergonomically. Whoa. Oh, wait a second. Look at this blade stock. That blade stock is massive. This thing's a beast. So freaking awesome. All right, I'm done with it. Yeah, this is definitely one of the ergonomic ways that you're supposed to hold it. And oh, so clean cut. See if I have any hair left in my freaking arms. All right, see, can you guys see that? All right, ready? I'm like scared. I can feel it biting into my skin as I'm doing this. This thing's so damn sharp. Oh god, yeah, this thing is wicked, wicked, wicked sharp. That's awesome. Ow, poke myself with the tip. See, that's why I don't like this thing. It's too freaking big. See? There is no hair there. Yeah, that was awesome. I poked myself in the finger. It's not blading, but I'm like, yep, that is sharp. And I think that's another thing that makes me feel unsafe is I can't put it away right after I make a cut, and we're so used to doing that with all of our knives, especially the fidget factor style knives that you're like, the wee malice, right? I didn't want to flick it check, so I didn't want to scratch this guy. But this is the very, very long, epic unboxing of the Microtech Halo Generation 6. Super freaking cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Tyler. This has been Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and thank you. Thank you again. It's just, let's put it back in its box. Get back in your cage. You're freaking me out. All right, you guys, have a great day. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. It genuinely means a lot. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment. If you didn't like it, give me some feedback in the comments below and hit the thumbs down button. In case you guys don't know, I do have a Patreon, which will be listed right here. In that Patreon, we're giving bi-monthly giveaways to just the Patreons based on the number of Patreons that we have in the Patreon. We will also be giving discounts on all the knives that I sell based on the number of patrons. My name is Tyler. This is Everyday EDC. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great day.